right? Let's scrap all the tomfoolery and all that stuff. The Lions and Texans game. Now,
Woo.
I know this is your dark horse, and I know I'm
Yeah.
stealing a little bit of your shine, but
Go ahead. Go ahead.
the injuries that they have and the
Mm.
fact that like they were up,
Yeah.
that's great. But the grit, the determination, the
Mm.
I can't go back award, stay ready all-star award
Mhm.
goes to the Lions. I've got my top five quarterbacks midseason. I've yet to do it. I was a little sick this weekend, so I'm trying to do it either while I'm in camp or whatever. But Jared Goff threw five interceptions.
And wait, hold on. Now, sorry, Mills, King, 5 interceptions, and the Lions win.
I was just about to get to that. Like the,
Okay, go ahead.
the grit and determination. Like they came out in the second half and said, "We gonna win this game. We're gonna win this game no matter what. We gonna do everything we need, and everything lined up." Jared Goff, like in the group, I'm like, he looked shook because like the way he was throwing the ball was like. Let me give shouts out to the Texas defense because I'm telling you, the way they was hitting that boy, I would have been scared too. Because it's like he did a play action, turned around. By the time he turned around to throw the ball, somebody's already in his grill, B. You know what I'm saying? But he calmed down. They figured it out. They started running their good plays. Another question I have to ask. Don't stick me up no more. Get us on it. Why is it, and I've seen it all weekend, why is it you'll see teams run two-run plays, and instead of them realizing that they can run a play action, they just run another running play? When the play action, it's like the defense is already kind of softened up where they only need 3 yards. It's an easy little dump down to somebody. Do you know what I mean? Can one of you guys explain to me why they don't follow that suit?
Well, what I could say is that 3 yards is manageable yards as an offense. So you basically keeping the defense on their toes. And you at that point you literally playing chess, you know. And somewhat of a guessing game because yeah, running play action after you see the defense literally bring in 6 guys, that would be the ideal part. But at the same time, it's a lot of timing because bringing 6 guys doesn't mean that you got time enough to throw the ball as well. So if you even do get you run the ball, there's plethora of things that can possibly happen. You know what I'm saying? You could break a tackle, get the yardage. You can literally you know, you just never know. Now it depends, right? Within the drive, within the running back. If I got 3 yards, I'm giving it to Joe Mixon. If I got
Mhm.
3 yards, I'm giving it to Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
If I got 3 yards, I'm giving it to Connor. Like so, you can't really fault teams like the Texans. You know what I'm saying? You could fault the Jets because they run Brees Hall. And Brees Hall clearly, is not running north to south and getting 3 yards right now because it clearly never went our way. But yeah, with teams like the Texans, if they kept running it 3 straight times, especially having Joe Mixon.
But what I'm saying is, you ran it twice. Joe gets you some yards, right? Even if it's a play action and you just dump it off to him for him to get those 3 yards. To me, it makes more sense.
Yeah, but
Do you know what
like
I'm
again,
saying?
it's a chess match. It's a chess match.
I
Because
know, but it seems like
even
these
as a
guys
defender, if
become
I'm
losing
Aaron,
foolishness sometimes. Like something so simple, they make complicated. Do you understand what I'm saying?
it's not really that simple though. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta, it's really like when you call the play is being called beforehand. You got personnel. You know what I'm saying? So like if I'm Aaron Glenn, well for me, right, being a defense coordinator, I love the blitz. Like that's just my thing because it's all about timing. Timing is everything in football. So if I could disrupt your timing, have guys the way I could say like, I bet if I send you in the A gap, if I send you in the B gap, if I send you in the C gap, I know my A gap guy gonna beat the guy. So now I'm sending pressure in the middle, which is gonna f up any quarterback in the league. It don't matter who you are.
Yeah,
But at the same time, if I can get that pressure, get the timing off. Now, if I'm the Houston Texans, if I run a zone towards Joe Mixon's side of the area, I feel like I got Lemarian Tonsil or Howard on the ends that can literally seal the block, get Joe Mixon out there. All he got to do is make one guy miss. I'm
yeah.
taking my chances. But when the call is being drawn, when the play is even happening, sometimes it go your way, sometimes it don't. And that's just football,
No.
So I understand what you're saying. Run, play action, cool. But there's certain teams, certain players you just live with, and if you get stopped short, you got another drive.
No, no, I feel you. I just like you know what I mean. Them mixing it up because you know mixing is gonna be the cow horse back or whatever. He's gonna be
Hmm.
taking a lot of the. But it's just like you see the first run, okay, he gets 5 yards. The second run, he only gets three. It's like, all right, play action, and you got somebody on the back end. I understand what you're saying though with the whole disruption part, but it's just kind of like CJ can run, CJ can move. He's not a stationary quarterback. So put him in
Yeah,
these
get him out of
positions
pocket.
where, yeah,
Hmm.
so put him in these positions where you make the defense pay. You make them pay. You know what I'm saying? But yet again, shout out to the Lions.
Yeah,
Gritty.
but I don't think the Texans played so bad. I just
No,
think
no, no, they didn't.
The
I'm not
Lions
saying they
just
played
reached the
bad.
next level. Yeah, yeah,
What I'm saying is they like the Texans were playing like we can't lose.
yeah.
And then the Lions said, hold on, aren't we usually Debo on the block? Why are we letting Craig hit us with the brick? You know what I'm saying? And they came out and said, this is who we are. Like 5 interceptions, never been done since like I think 1976 or something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's crazy, you
Hmm.
know?
But
But
I'm pretty sure the Texans kicking themselves now, so they should have, should have had that game,
oh,
five
for sure.
interception.
Oh, for
Um,
sure. But
yeah,
that was the
win.
same thing though.
Yeah, for your quarterback to throw five interceptions and still win the game, it shows what kind of team they are, man.
You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know, and that's your dark horse.
Oh
I
no,
just
no,
feel like I
the
feel it's a
Texans is my
difference
dog.
between a championship caliber team compared to a playoff caliber team. And
Okay.
that's what really boiled down to last night. Like last night was really like the Lions is really a championship team, a
Yeah.
team that should be going to the Super Bowl and damn near has an opportunity to win it compared to Houston still trying to find themselves, got big
Mhm.
injuries happening, and like a young quarterback still and still trying to get over the hump or even go to the playoffs and make some noise.
Yeah,
Again, the Lions started off shaky, but
yeah,
big by brick, like bend don't break. Like they just figured out a way to get stops and to score. Defensively they played well all game. The
Yeah.
offense just couldn't get it going. They were turning over the ball, putting the defense in tough situations. So that's really what was transpiring. Besides Joe Mixon and two early runs, early on. But other than that, defensively the Lions still was holding their own. They just needed the offense to pick up their weight, to which they did, and they won.
I want to say
Hey,
this too, because go ahead, Da Vinci.
I want to say this too. Jets, Cowboys, y'all need to come talk to my boy Mills right here. Okay? Now, I'm saying, I'm not even playing. My boy got a football mind, okay? You understand? You want some
Appreciate that,
things, hit
man.
him up, man. My boy got a football mind.
For sure, for sure. And you know what? Another question I want to ask the gentleman here before, because I forgot that my Ravens played. That game was a little tight, so you know what I mean. I didn't want to bring it up, but I can't be a coward. I got to bring that joint up. But do you guys believe that the teams take on the persona or the aura of their head coach? Because the Lions seem to be taking on the persona of their head coach.
Coaches, not just your head coach. Your head coach can always be the voice.
Yeah,
Rex Ryan was that voice, right? But
Hmm.
look at how many other coaches he had around him that literally was offensively, we was kind of dogs, but our offensive line at the time was like a dog. My offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer, he was quiet, but at the end of the day, guys just like figured out a way to just play tough. But yeah, Rex is he starts it all, but your coaching staff is what literally the ins and outs, attention to detail. That is very key. So the coaching staff on the Lions, like every one of those guys is literally going to be head coaches in the league. Every one of them, every position coach, every coordinator, they're going to be head coaches in the league, and that's what Dan Campbell did. That's the difference between what Dan Campbell did compared to what Salah did. Salah went to go ahead and go pick up guys that he knew for so long, to which really wasn't nothing in this league when you look at it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Jeff Ulbrich, first time defensive coordinator, going back with Matt LaFleur, first time offensive coordinator. Then you O line coach. You went to go fire the first O line coach. Went to go get the guy in Tennessee Titans, which is trash because Taylor Lewan used to always talk about him. Like he will expect so much, but not go attention to detail. Our running backs coach new, wide receivers coach fairly new. Like these are just new coaches in terrible situations. You know what I'm saying? So all learning experiences, and yeah, coaching staff matters, bro.
Yeah, because I mean, even when you look at the Texans, yet again, right? All those injuries.